If you haven't been living under a rock the past little bit or so, you'll have noticed that the entire crypto market has taken a nosedive with price, especially with the whole 1 UST to 1 USD unpegging and Luna going from an all-time high of 116 US dollars to fractions of a penny all within a few days. I got into crypto in early 2017 and I've never seen anything like this before. I've seen how rough the crypto markets can be, but nothing like this. This bear market that we're experiencing right now with prices on a free fall is definitely something I've never seen before, and I'm sure that this won't be the last time either. So after reading through posts on Luna's Reddit page and comments on Do Kwon's Twitter, I thought I'd make this video about what we can learn from this situation to better protect ourselves financially in the future. Now, I hope that none of you have been materially affected by this, and if you have, I sincerely hope that you find a way to get through this difficult situation, as I personally know some people who have lost 5 figures. This isn't my first video on risk management or how much one should invest in crypto, but after seeing what's been happening recently, I think that it warrants another video as a reminder to everyone. Before I get into the details, I want to make it clear that this is not financial advice. Everything that I say in this video is all for entertainment purposes only, and I'm speaking strictly on my experiences only. I'm not responsible for any financial decisions that you make. If you didn't already realize, crypto is volatile to the max. There's no asset class that I can think of that's more volatile than crypto. This means that one day you can wake up a millionaire and the next day you can find yourself losing millions. This is why you need to follow the golden rule of crypto, which is to never put more than you're willing to lose. Nothing is certain and you can very well lose it all. This is something that you need to fully acknowledge before you put your money in it. That said, there are several other things that you must consider or ask yourself before putting money into crypto. These would include, how is your current financial situation? Do you have other sources of income? Do you have an emergency fund? What portion of your crypto makes up your financial portfolio? What is your risk tolerance like? When the markets reverse, at what price will you stop yourself out at? This isn't a comprehensive list, and I can definitely think of other questions that you should ask yourself before putting money in. Having a financial self-assessment checklist is imperative before putting a cent into crypto. Once you acknowledge and truthfully answer these sort of questions, you should be able to better come up with an answer based on your situation. Now, in my opinion, this is what I would say to someone who's brand new to the crypto space. You really shouldn't be putting any money into crypto unless you've at least got cash reserves or an emergency fund to cover your lifestyle for at least 6 months to a year. The period of time will vary from individual to individual, as it depends on the dependability and reliability of your income. For example, a government worker will have more consistent income than someone who works a wage job with hours that may not be so predictable or consistent. Only after you've got your emergency fund should you then invest. Now, of the investable amount, start with just 1% of your take-home pay after expenses. So if you're taking home $4,000 a month and your expenses are $3,000, then this means that you're left with $1,000. Of that $1,000, start with 1%, which would work out to be $10. If you feel like this is too little, then increase this percentage and tweak the number as you see fit. But really, you should only be putting after expenses money into it. In addition, if you're new, I would stick to just Bitcoin, as it's the safest bet in my opinion. Bitcoin's already volatile and altcoins magnify this volatility. One other thing that I want to address is with regards to profits. There are many opinions on this, but I personally think that it's important to take profits from time to time. The main idea is to reduce your exposure in a single position. There's no perfect answer as to when and how much profits you should take, as it's a personal preference. However, I think that the safest way to approach it is by going back to that list of questions and answering them. Your comfort level to your answers should give you a better idea. Now, the purpose of this video isn't to tell you what you should do, but rather to get you to look at and think about what we can learn from the people who've put all their money into a single coin, even if it's a stable coin. There are always inherent risks involved with crypto, and we're seeing that unfold now. I'm not referring to the people who decided to YOLO it with no regrets, regardless of risks, but rather those who were unaware of those risks. This is where a strong basic foundation foundation of personal finance is needed in my opinion. To be honest, as much as I love crypto, I don't think that the majority of people should be putting their money into it unless they've got a solid understanding of personal finance, investing, risk management, risk tolerance, and etc. If you don't have that, now's the time to get yourself educated on it. You need to learn the 3 essential steps of personal finance, which are making it, saving/protecting it, and growing it. All steps have their intricacies, which are all important and is imperative to learn and understand. So hopefully this video has helped you realize that there are a lot of things to consider when putting money into crypto. It's really not as simple as you may think it is.